Good morning, students. Good morning, students. Let me introduce myself. I am CG Lakshmi Prasad, Assistant Professor of English, working at Government Degree College, Atmakor. Today, we are going to learn about homonyms, homographs, homophones. It comes under vocabulary. It is in your syllabus, first semester, English, General English. So, vocabulary. What is vocabulary? Vocabulary means words. And words in general have three main properties. Sorry, just a minute. Okay. Good morning, friends. Yes. Today we're going to learn about vocabulary. Under vocabulary, we're going to learn about homonyms, homophones, homographs. And before that, as an introductory slide, I want to tell you what actually these are. Vocabulary means words. Okay. As you know, language is, in the previous classes, we told that vocabulary is built of sounds, phonemes. And group of phonemes becomes words. And a group of words becomes sentences. And a group of sentences become a paragraph. Like that, it goes on. And now we are going to learn about words and their properties. Words in general have three main properties, that is spelling, and every word has its spelling, and it has pronunciation, and it has meaning. When it comes to Indian languages, suppose if you take, Telugu, Telugu has spelling, meaning. Pronunciation and spelling both are one and the same in Telugu. But whereas when it comes to English, you have to, suppose when you want to learn a word, you have to learn its spelling, and also you have to learn its pronunciation, because pronunciation may be different from spelling. Most of the words, very few words are same, spelling and pronunciation is same in English, but most of the words are different. So you have to learn both. You have to learn both spelling and pronunciation separately. And every word has a meaning also. So English have words that have same spelling and the same pronunciation but have different meanings. Such words are called homonyms. See here, same spelling and same pronunciation but different meaning. They are called homonyms. And some words have the same spelling but different pronunciation and meanings. Okay, spelling will be same, but other two properties, that is pronunciation and meaning, will be different. Such words are called homographs. Graph means something is written. So spelling is written property. Okay, so homographs have same spelling but different pronunciation and different meaning. And some words have the same pronunciation. Pronunciation will be same, but spelling and meaning will be different. They are called homophones. Phone means sound. So same sound, that means same pronunciation, but different spellings and different meanings. Such words are called homophones. Homo means, homo in Greek means same. So if you have same sound, it is called homophone. If you have same spelling, if you have homographs, if you have same spelling and same pronunciation, they are called homonyms. Actually, homographs and homophones together are called homonyms. So homonyms can be divided into two types. That is homographs and homophones. Okay, like that. And besides these homophones, homographs, homophones, there are other types as well as far as vocabulary is concerned. But in our syllabus, we have only three. So we are going to learn only these three things. So as I told you, I don't know why it is disappearing. Yeah. As I told you, every word has spelling, pronunciation, and meaning as its property. So what is homonym? Spelling and pronunciation is same. Spelling and pronunciation is same. Meaning is different. They are called homonyms. Homograph. Graph means something written. So something. What is written property of a word? Spelling. So if the spelling is same and other two are different, that is pronunciation, meaning are different, they are homographs. They are called homographs. Then homophones means sound is same. Sound means what? Pronunciation. Pronunciation is same, but spelling and meaning are different. Then they are called homophones. Then let us go to the next slide. I don't know why it is disappearing. It's got some. Yeah, I think there is some problem with the software might have got upgraded and some changes may be there. So let us continue this one. Homonyms. So first we'll read about homonyms. So homonyms have two things in common. That is spelling and sound. Spelling and pronunciation are same, but meanings are different. Homonyms are words that have the same spelling and the same pronunciation, but different meanings. The word homonym comes from the prefix homo, which means same, and the suffix nym, which means name. So same names, same words which have common pronunciation and common spelling, but different meanings. For example, I wanted to lie. I wanted to lie down. So what is the meaning of lie in the first sentence? Say something that is not true. He is lying, we say. He is lying. If he is saying something wrong, which is not true, then we say he is lying. He is not telling truth. He is lying. So lying means is not telling truth. Whereas here in the second sentence, I wanted to lie down. Lie assumes a reclining position. That means I wanted to lie down on the floor. It's not sleeping exactly, just lying down. Lying down means just he's not sleeping, but he's in sleeping posture. Sleeping posture, reclining posture, but he's not sleeping. That is called lying down. Okay. So let us go to some more examples. So lie, same spelling, same pronunciation, but meaning is different. And here some examples are, I have taken some examples for you to understand better. See here, three words are there. You mustn't always bank on him. She withdrew money from the bank. I sat on the bank and watched boats sail by. Three banks are there. First sentence, you must not always bank on him. So what is the meaning of bank here? We know bank means the State Bank of India, Andhra Bank. Okay, like that, so many banks are there. We have bank accounts and we are very sure that bank means that. But a bank has different meanings as well. You must not always bank on him, means rely on him, depend on him. So here bank means depend or rely. Whereas if you take the second one, she withdrew money from the bank. That is our bank. We know. Okay, State Bank, Andhra Bank, okay, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank. So this is a financial institution. Financial institution. So where do we withdraw our money? Where do we save our money? Where do we deposit our money? We deposit our money in this bank, not this one. This is only depending. But whereas in the second sentence, we deposit our money, we withdraw our money. Now ATMs are there, so we go to the bank ATMs and withdraw our money. Okay, so in earlier days, we used to go to the bank and fill the form, okay, withdrawal form or check, and we present that withdrawal form or check to the bank, and then we withdraw money. So here she withdrew money from the bank. So bank means which you know now. Now next one, I sat on the bank and watched boats sail by. So what is the bank here? This is a river bank, we say. A river bank or canal bank, where sloping land beside a water body. That water body can be anything, like it can be a river, it can be a canal, it can be something like that. Okay, so there is a bank, gattu we say. Okay, ఆ గట్టుని ఏమంటామంటే బ్యాంక్ అంటాం. సో I sat on the bank and watched boat sail by. So he sat on that bank and he was what was he doing, sitting on the bank? Was watching boat sail by. So three different meanings are there, but the same spelling, same pronunciation, different meanings. Different meanings. Now let's go to the next slide. Next one, you see, he was fair skinned. He was fair skinned. That means, see, all four, let us read all four sentences. It wasn't a fair deal. We visited the fair. Her performance was fair. See, all fair, same pronunciation, same spelling. But all these four fairs have different meanings. What is the meaning of first fair? He was fair skinned. This means slightly colored. We say, what is color? What is his color? We speak of his color. Okay. When you are, marriage, when you go to the marriage, we say, he is fair. Okay. Bride is fair. Or bridegroom is fair. Okay. That means light colored. Dark colored. Okay. We say, in Telugu, we say, Nallavadu, Tellavadu. It's not like that. In English, we say fair skin. Fair means, in Telugu, what we mean, Tellaga. Okay. But nobody is white. We don't call him white. Okay. We call him fair skinned. Let's go to the next one. That means lightly colored. It wasn't a fair deal. What is the deal means what? A transaction. Okay. We agree to some deal. Okay. You give me that one. I take this one. That is a deal. Okay. It wasn't a fair deal, but it's not a good deal. It's fair deal. Fair deal is free from bias or deception. That means what? There is no deception. It's a good deal. Fair deal means it's a good deal. There is no deception. There is no bias. Such deals are called fair deal. Okay. Or if it is not fair, what do we say? It is a biased deal, a deceptive deal. Deceptive deal. We visited the fair. Then what is the meaning of this fair? This fair, జాతర జాతరకు పోయినప్పుడు మనం ఫేర్ అంటాం. ట్రావెలింగ్ షో ఆర్ ఎగ్జిబిషన్, ఇట్ కెన్ బి అన్ ఎగ్జిబిషన్, వి సే ఫేర్. ఓకే, అట్లే వీక్లీ ఫేర్, సంతను కూడా మనం ఫేర్ అని చెప్పచ్చు. హౌ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ వాస్ ఫేర్. సి దిస్ వన్, when you say you go to a movie, how is the movie? Okay, it's fair. Means it is slightly above average quality. Not very good. Okay, it's above good. It is above good. Good. It's something okay. Okay movie. So okay, the meaning of this is slightly above average quality. The next one, it suit my needs. I wore my best suit. I bought a suit against him. See, suit, same spelling, same pronunciation, and the meanings of all three suits are different. First one, let us see. It suit my needs means be acceptable. It is suitable to me. It suits me means it is suitable to me. Okay. It is good to me. I like it. Something like that meanings comes here. I wore my best suit. Suit, coat, suit, we say. Okay, generally suit is referred to a male, formal dress. Okay, coat and other things we wear. No, that's called suit. Set of garments. Garments means battalu. Okay. I bought a suit against him. Then what is this suit? This is legal proceedings. You file a case against somebody. That's called a suit. Okay. You file a case in the court. Go to the court and file a case. It may be a civil case generally. That is called suit. Suit is referred usually to civil cases, not criminal cases. Okay. Generally, it is used for civil cases. Okay, good. Next, let's go to next one. I think, my face is disappearing. I don't know what is happening. Okay. It was, yeah, it's again, once again, it has come. It's appearing whenever I'm, changing the slide, it is disappearing. I don't know. I'm not very sure what's happening. Okay, let's continue to the next set of words. The map was not to scale. The thief could easily scale the wall. The patient stood on the scale. They were ranked on a scale of 10. See, scale, 4 scales are there. Same spelling, same pronunciation, but different meanings. See, let us understand the first one. The map was not to scale. That means scale means, if you are a student of geography, they will teach you topography, scale, and all these things. Scale means, when you see the atlas map, they will show you one line that 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometers. That means whenever you want to measure distance from one place to another, aerial distance maybe, you put the scale and you see the distance. If it is 5 kilometers, that means 500 kilometers. Actual distance is 500 kilometers, but 500 kilometers is represented by 5 centimeters. That is called scale, map scale. You can find it. Okay, if you open your atlas, if you have atlas, you open that one, and at the bottom of every map there will be a scale. And so, some maps, large. For example, world map means scale will be large. That means 1 centimeter maybe 1,000 kilometers. If you take district map, 1 centimeter maybe 1 kilometer. Okay, something like that. It differs depending upon the size of the map. So ratio between actual size and its image, that is called scale. The thief could easily scale the wall. Scale the wall. That means going up, get on top of. Okay, he can very easily climb the wall without any assistance. If you want to climb, you need steps or you need a ladder, but thieves could scale without any kind of assistance. The patient stood on the scale. Then what is this scale? Maybe you must be knowing. Weighing machine. Weighing machine or weighing instrument is called scale. Not only weighing machine, even weighing instrument. That is also called a scale. Okay. The patient stood on the scale. They were ranked on a scale of 10. Scale of 10. Sometimes, you are asked to give feedback and they will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If it is extraordinarily good, you give 10 points. If it is okay, 9 points, 8 points. If it is very bad, worst, you give 1 point. Sometimes you can even give 0 points. Usually movie reviews, if you take, they give grades on 5-point scale. That means 0 to 5. But in some places, feedback forms, they will ask you to, they ask you to grade them from 1 to 10. 10 means extraordinarily good. You are totally satisfied, extraordinary. 1 means very bad, worst. So on that is called scale of 10, standard of reference. That is the meaning of standard of reference. Sorry. Then we need someone to lead the team. Next sentence, next set of sentences. We need someone to lead the team. The police are following a lead. She lost her lead in the final round. See here, lead, lead, lead. All 3 spellings are same. Even pronunciation is same. Lead. We need someone to lead the team. That means leader. So what is what is the role of the leader? Leader leads. Leader leads. And there is a team and there should be a leader, and the leader's job is to lead the team. Be in charge of. Be in charge of. Next one. The police are following a lead. Usually, if you interview some police, they will tell you, we haven't yet found any leads. And we have found one lead. Okay. And we are following and we are investigating into it. And within 1 or 2 weeks, we'll solve the case. Lead means what? Evidence pointing to possible solution. And if there is any crime, police search for a lead. That maybe, now they have so many this one, technology developed, phone calls, phone tapping, and location, GPS location, and all those things are no leads. Okay, so they follow the lead and tried to catch the culprit. Okay, criminal. She lost her lead in the final round. This is lead. Lead means, usually, running race, some 10 people are running and one participant will be on the lead. Lead means she is, advanced condition. But sometimes what happens at the final stage, the one who is leading may go back, may go back. So here what happens? She lost her lead in the final round. In the final round, she lost her for almost all rounds she was leading, but in the final round she lost the lead. That means advantage held by a competitor. Advantage held by a competitor. Next one. Once again. Yes. Homographs. So now we have finished homonyms. And I told you homonyms can be divided into homographs and homophones. Okay. So graph means something written. Okay. Graphical representation, we say. Graph means, graphs also, man, mathematics, physics, we see graphs. Graphs means we write something. So in the same way, language is made up of two categories. One is sounds, that is spoken and written. Spoken and written. So what do we write? Some symbols. Suppose we say A. A is like that, means that is only a symbol. Okay. If everybody agrees A can be something different, it can be it's only a symbol. Actually, it doesn't have any meaning or it doesn't have any sound, doesn't have anything. It is only a symbol. So it is a graph. It is a graph. In the same way, homo means same. Same graph means same symbols. Same symbols. That means same spelling. Same spelling. So words which have same spelling but different pronunciation and different meanings. So pronunciation will be different and meanings also will be different, but the spelling will be same. Such words are called homographs. Let us say, take some examples. The wind is strong tonight. I forgot to wind my watch. Not wind. Not wind. The first one you have to read as wind rhymes with pinned. Wind, pinned. Forgot to wind my watch. Wind rhymes with find. Wind, wind. Spelling is same, but pronunciation is different. The first one is pronounced as wind. Second one is pronounced as wind. Spelling is same, pronunciation is different, and meanings are also different. What is the first one? The wind is strong tonight. Wind means, moving air. I forgot to wind my watch. Wind my watch. Now we don't have any winding watches. We have all automatic watches and electronic watches. And you keep the cell. You just put the cell, and it works for 1 year or 2 years. And when watch stops working, you have to remove that cell and you have to throw it out and you have to replace with a new battery. And once again it works. But in earlier days, maybe when I was, even till degree or till my post graduation, I used to have a watch, and every day I should give the key. We used to say in Telugu, we used to say, watch key ఇవ్వడం మర్చిపోయాను. Key means winding. Actually, there will be a spring in the watch. Okay. And like dolls, children play so many dolls. You have to give key. That means you have to wind. When you wind, what happens? Spring gets tightened and slowly it gets loosens, and it works only for 24 hours, maximum 24 hours. Again, after 24 hours, you have to give winding. You have to wind your watch so as to work for the next 24 hours. Okay. So I forgot to wind my watch means once you forget to wind your watch, it stops, and you don't need to take that watch to any shop for exchanging so battery. What you have to do is to just wind your watch and set the time, and it works for 24 hours. That is called winding. Okay. Then let us see some more examples. See here. The mayor will present the ward. The mayor will present the award. She gave me a present for Diwali. See here, the pronunciation. The first one is verb and the second one is noun. Spelling is same. Present, present, but the pronunciation is different. Meaning is also different. But here, pronunciation is very slightly differs. Actually, for Indians, it is very difficult to identify. For Indians, both present and present, they sound same, but and we pronounce the same as well. But actually, the first one verb has to be pronounced as present. The second one, present, present. See here, present. First one, present. Okay, present, present, present. So slight difference is there, but for Indians, it's very difficult, But even maybe my pronunciation may be, little faulty. If you go to native speakers, they can perfectly pronounce it, and they can very easily differentiate the pronunciation. But for us, it may be quite difficult. But anyway, it can be a good example because it has same spelling but different pronunciation, different meaning. Let us come to the meanings. The mayor will present the award. That means to give especially an award. Awards are given by government and for doing something good. Actually, these awards are one. Awards are one. You have to do some good work and then only you will be rewarded or awarded. She gave me a present for Diwali. This is a present means gift. It's only gift. You don't need to do anything. Just you have to say that you have a happy birthday and you get a gift. Okay, or you have to say it's a marriage day and you get a gift. Okay, so it's only a gift. So you get presents from somebody on some special occasions. But whereas this one, this verb is, it is an award. It is an award. Here it's a noun. Here it is a noun. She gave me a present, noun. So it slightly differs. Now let's go to the next one. You missed the train by a minute. The chances of success are minute. There is no problem here. Okay, it's not the pronunciation is totally different. Here is minute. The second one is minute. Spelling is same, but pronunciation differs, and even meaning also differs. You know that you miss the train by a minute. This is a unit of time. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. You say, and you call somebody. Where are you? I'm waiting for you. Just I'll be there. I'll be there in 2 minutes. Okay, but you will never be there in 2 minutes. He has to wait for half an hour or 1 hour. But you say I'll be there in 2 minutes. So minute means 60 seconds. The chances of success are minute. Minute means very small, immeasurably small. The differences are minute. The differences are minute, we say. That means it's immeasurably small. You can't even say how small it is. So such things are called minute. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. I think, yeah. Next one. Yes. Continuation, homographs, some more examples. I watched the match. What is this? Live. How to pronounce? Live? No, it's live. I watched the match live. But here, I live in Hyderabad. It's a live match. You are very familiar about this one, cricket live matches. Being performed while hearing or viewing, not a recording. It's not a recording directly when people are when action is going on, you directly watch it from your home on TV. That is called a live telecast. We say live telecast, live interview. Okay, a live match. We know about this one. I live in Hyderabad, but live same spelling. Live Live Live. Live is also same spelling. Live is also same spelling, but pronunciation is different and meaning is also different. Let's go to the next one. She refused to bow before the queen. Bow. See here. Bow. 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 Okay, next one. The archer picked up his bow. Bow. It's not bow. It is bow. And Americans know this. They even pronounce it as ba. Bow. Okay, bow. The first one is Chinese and Japanese. they lower their, head in respect. We say namaskaram, but Chinese and Japanese, they bow. Okay, those who learn karate and kung fu, what is bow. Okay, then you have to bend your head, do namaskaram in that way. That is called bow. The archer picked up his bow. That is bow. Rama uses his bow, weapon for shooting arrows. Weapon for shooting arrows. Then like Arjuna, Rama, and all those, they use bow and arrow. Bow and arrow. Okay. Then next one, pick up the object. See a pronunciation. Object. Next one. I did not object to her demand. See here. First one is object. Second one is object. Spelling is same. O-B-J-E-C-T. First one. Second one also O-B-J-E-C-T. But first one has to be pronounced as object, means a thing. You say, I don't like these objects. Okay. There are very good objects. Things, material things. I did not object to her demand. Somebody asks you something and you don't have any objection. You say, I don't have any objection. Okay. You agree to him, or you agree with him to express disapproval or disagreement. So objection means disapproval. But here not object means you don't have any objection. You don't have any objection. Okay. So these have same spelling but different pronunciation and different meaning. Let's go to the next one. Yes, once again it is disappeared. Every time I have to bring it forward. She did not, maybe some settings problems. I have to change it. I will see it later. Homographs and same. She did not shed a single tear. Tears. So when you cry, you get tears. Do not tear the paper. So what do you do? Okay, when you don't want, when you want to throw that paper, what do? You tear the paper. Okay, this is tear and this is tear. Same spelling, but the pronunciation differs and meaning also differs. Liquid produced by the eye when one cries. That is, when you cry, you get tears. And tear means to separate by force. You tear it. Next one. The pipe was made of lead. Okay. The pipe was made of lead. Global warming will lead to climate changes. Already in homonyms, we say lead. We have three meanings. This is lead. Okay. Whereas this one is lead. Lead means a type of metal. We say in Telugu, sisam. The pipe was made of lead. Global warming will lead to climate changes. That means will take lead, means result in. It has a fourth meaning. Already we have learned three meanings of a lead. And maybe this is the fourth meaning, result in. My wound has not yet healed. My wound has not yet healed. My wound, see here, my wound has not yet healed. But here, I wound the tape, not wound, wound the tape. I wound the tape. This is a past tense of wind. Wind, wound. Okay. Wind means, turning. I wound the tape means you have to turn it, wind it. Okay. Winding. We have electrical winding. Electrical winding, we say. That is past tense of wind is wound. My wound, this is wound means injury. You get some injury and, you say, you go to the doctor and say, sir, I got a wound. It's not healing for past 5 days. Please give me some medicine. That is called wound. Whereas wound means, turning or to arrange or coil around. To coil around. Next one. Next one. Homophones are words that have the same pronunciation but different spellings and different meanings. Now let's come to the homophones. The last one. Phone means sound. That means same sound. That means same pronunciation. Sound means pronunciation. The words that have same pronunciation but different spelling and different meanings. Such words are called homophones. For example, do not waste paper. Waste means, to spend thoughtlessly. Okay, don't waste water, don't waste paper, don't waste your energy. Okay, all those things we speak of, and it's a very familiar word for us. Next one, she tied a sash around her waist. What is this waist? Nadumu, waist. We call it waist, but actually it has to be pronounced waist. Part of the body between ribs and hips, that is waist. Now let us see some more examples. Cell. See here, these, Different spellings, different meanings, but pronunciation is same. Pronunciation is same. See here, C-E-L-L, S-E-L-L. Different spellings, same pronunciation, meaning is different. See here, some example is given. If you sell drugs, that means you have to go to the market and sell drugs. You will get arrested and end up in a prison cell. Prison cell means is different. We have different meanings of cells. Even battery is called a cell. Okay. Cellular jail. The jail which has small cells. That's also called a cell. So if you sell drugs, drugs are prohibited. And if you sell drugs, what happens? Police will come and catch you up and they put you in jail or in a small cell, small room. That's called a cell. Then die, DIE die, DYE die. People are dying of corona. Okay. DIE die means death. If you accidentally drank a bottle of fabric dye, if you accidentally drink, it should be not drank. If you accidentally drink, it should be drink. Spelling mistake. If you accidentally drink a bottle of fabric dye, fabric means cloth, dye means color. Color. If you drink color, okay. Now people are drinking, sanitizer, and they are dying. Okay. In the same way, some people, for the same, they want some kind of sedation. What do? They drink fabric dye, and what happens? It kills us. As people are dying after drinking sanitizer. If you drink fabric dye, what happens? You die. Okay. So dye is color. Dye is in the same way we say hair dye. Hair dye, black color. We put hair dye, and DIE dye means death. Then heel, HEAL heal, HEEL heal. If the heel breaks on your shoe, heel, high heeled shoes, we say heel. Okay. Leg also there is a part called, last part is called heel. What happens? You might fall. Okay. If the heel breaks on your shoe, what happens? You might fall. However, your injuries will heal over time. Heal means it will get okay. Healing therapy. Healing means if you get a wound, what happens? They give you some medicine and the wound gets healed. Wound gets healed. Heal means it is becoming normal. It is becoming normal. If you are ill, opposite heal. Ill means you are not well. All your problems are healed. All your problems are healed. So that is heal. HEAL. Hour. H is silent. Hour. HOUR. Hour means 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, like minute. Okay. 60 minutes become 1 hour. And this hour means, our property, our students. We have 1 hour before our appointment with the real estate agents. Our appointment, hour before. This hour means 60 minutes, and hour means, possessive case, we. Possessive case of we is our. Then night, KNIGHT, night is a rank of, in olden days, particularly in England, there used to be knights appointed by the king. Okay, it's a rank in administration. The knight is on his way to the castle. So knight is going to the castle, but traveling at night is very dangerous. This night, day and night. This night is different. Spellings are different, but pronunciation is same. The meaning is different. In sun, SON, SUN. You know the difference between SON and SUN. Okay. SUN gives energy, SON takes energy. That's the difference. My son is 13 years old. SON. Okay. My son is 13 years old, and this sun takes energy from you, and SUN sun gives energy to you. He likes to spend time outside in the sun. And this sun, what he likes? He likes to spend time outside in the sun. Like that. Now let's go to the next one. Again, every time I have to do some magic. Fill in the blanks with the correct homophones from the options given in the box below. Okay, these are some exercises for you. Road, 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 ROD. What is the difference between road, road? Road means, okay, highway road and all those things. Road means riding on the horse, road, past tense of ride. Two. Board. Band. It has to be BAND, band, BANNED, band. Principal. There. Now let us see here. I am dash of dash games. I am bored of board games. BOARD, board games means chess and all those things are board games. I am bored of board games. I want to go out. But during Corona epidemic, you have no options but to play only board games inside. Okay. She rode her bike. She dashed her bike down the dash. Rode. That means riding the bike. Okay. Past tense of ride. Rode. She rode her bike down the road. ROAD road. You know. Our principal is a lady of great principles. So principal. There in their garden over there. There is a contraction form of they are. There in their garden. There in their garden. Their garden means it's a possessive case. Their garden over there. There means yonder. There. Did you buy two tickets to the show too? Two tickets. One, two. Two. Preposition. Two. You too. Adverb. Arjun's band was banned from playing in school. Band means a group of people play music. Band was banned from playing in the school. They are banned and they are not allowed. That is the meaning of banned. Now let's go to the next one. Here, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks with the correct homophones from the options given in the brackets. Here, three options are given and you have to pick one correct one. I bought a dash of gloves. Pair, P-A-I-R, pair. Not pair, not pair. Pair, P-I-R. Pair means jata. The king's reign, not rain. It is rain. The king's reign did not last very long. Rain. I guess pronunciation same, but different spellings and different meanings. Rain, not rain. That is period of rule called rain. If you park here, the police will. What is this? Tow. Okay. Tow your car away. Here, tow, T-O-W, T-O-E. Toes means, tip to toe, top to toe, we say. Toes means the last part of our legs called toes, fingers. Then toe, it is also called toe. So what happens when you park your car somewhere? What do the police do? Police van will come and they pick the car and they tow it away. Okay, they take it away. Take it away. Even if it is locked, they tow it away. The lioness picked up the scent of her prey. Scent. Scent means send, past tense of send. Scent means good smell. Cent means 1 cent, 2 cents we say. Okay. Even money also cents we say. 100 cents becomes $1 or something like that. So here scent means smell. The lioness picked up the scent of her prey. Okay, that means maybe it has got a prey means the hunting animal. Okay. The animal which is meant for hunting. The lioness, what does it do? It hunts animals. That animals are called prey. They become prey to lioness. Scent of her prey. She wanted to wear her favorite outfit. Wear. Here, wear means dharinchadamu. Wear means gone. Okay. My cat was crazily chasing his tail while I read a fairy tale. See here. Tail. Same, tail. Tail means, toka. Tail means story. I don't know whether to bring a jacket or not. The weather looks unpredictable today. Weather means if I should bring a jacket or not. The weather means climate. Looks unpredictable today. I need to get a new sole put on my favorite pair of running shoes. Jogging is good for my soul. Soul means here Atma we say body just for actually it should be my body, but I want to know soul. Okay, so as to soul means a new sole, my favorite pair of running shoes. Inside shoes there will be a sole, a soft one. Soft part of the shoe is called sole. I do not know how she learned to tie the knot. Knot. This is not, negative. Whereas knot means mudi. Okay, knot means mudi. KNOT, knot means mudi veyadam. Not to make that necklace. I wanted to sit here so I could hear the singer performing without any distractions. Here means ikkada. Here means vinadamu. HER. See, EAR is there. ER means hearing. ERE means here. Ikkada. Okay. So these are the differences. Now let's go to the next one. I think this is the last one. One more is there, I think. Show the difference between the words in the given sets of homophones by using them in sentences of your own. I have to use one sentences. I just, given some sentences. You can have many sentences of this, but meaning isle, not isle, isle. We say isle, but isle it is. This is also isle. A-I-S-L-E, isle, I-S-L-E, isle. Same pronunciation, but different spellings, different meanings. Aisle means, bus, you'll have 3 seats this side and 2 seats this side. The middle part is called aisle. In the same way, you go to shopping mall, there will be, what is it? All that shelves will be there. In between shelves, there is a place for, walking. That place for walking is called aisle. In the same way, you go to church. Okay. The middle part, space for walking is called aisle. Go to theater, there will be aisle. You go to bus means when you want to reserve bus, they'll ask you, do you want aisle seat or window seat? Window seat means the seat which is adjacent to the window is called window seat. Seat adjacent to the aisle is called aisle seat. And aisle means island, small island is called aisle. I spend much of my time at the shops wandering through the aisles. It is rumored that he is so rich that he can afford his own aisle. Then pain means window panes, we say. He leaned against the window pane. Pain means, it pains me to see him in such a state. Sell. He wants to sell his car. Cell means, we are made up of cells. Cells, tiny, minute part of our body. So we are made up of cells. And even cells have different meanings as well. Next, I think last slide. I have 4 brothers. I have 4 brothers. Sorry, four. F-O-U-R, F-O-R-E. I have 4 brothers. 4 means come forward. Okay, leading. The problem has come to the fore again in recent months. That means it has come forward. It's a 4. The forward is the word derived from 4. Even before we say before, forthcoming. Okay, like that. All these words, they come from this 4. Break. B-R-E-A-K. Break means breaking. The rope broke with a loud snap. Brake, B-R-A-K-E, brake means, stop some vehicle. How do you stop vehicle? You apply brakes. Okay, it may be a bicycle, it may be a bike or scooter, or maybe a car, bus, or what do? You apply brakes. Okay, there is an apparatus with which you can stop the vehicle. You just press it with your legs or hands. It stops. That they are called brakes. Okay, he stepped on the brake to avoid going too fast. Then pass, P-A-W-S, pass. This one, animals, usually we call it, hand. Okay. And animals, they have pass. They are called pass. Panja. Okay. I found a tiger's paw prints in my farm. Okay. I found a tiger's paw prints in my farm. Pass means stop. Okay. She paused for a while and looked around the auditorium. Okay. I think with this one, I have explained you homonyms, homographs, homophones. Thank you very much. And please like, subscribe, and share my channel. Thank you very much.